I have to warn you, it's very spicy.
Perfect. That's what you call very spicy? Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You really do have baby taste buds. What about one-handed? Can you do a one-handed push-up?
One-handed push-ups are full of blood. They're for show-offs.
Okay, but can you do it?
Never tried.
As if. You just can't do it.
I'm sure I could.
Go ahead then, do it.
No, I told you, it's full of blood. I don't want to pop my shoulder or throw out my back.
Your loss. I mean, I used to find the two-handed push-ups impressive, but I'm starting to get used to them. You'll have to freshen up.
Do you want to see something new?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready? Back push-ups.
Wow. So strong. How could I possibly resist?
No one's asking you to resist.
That is true.
That's a whole lot better than Kinovision, isn't it?
You're right, but I still find it a little uneventful.
That's harsh. When the sun just disappeared beyond the horizon, that was quite a twist. Do you think the sun will rise tomorrow? Or is the world going to descend in darkness? A real cliffhanger.
Pass me the bottle instead of talking blood.
I think it's empty.
Ah, blood. I still can't believe we made it.
Well, it wasn't a big bottle or anything.
I meant we made it here, on Source.
Yeah, the odds weren't in our favor.
You mean you would have bet against yourself?
Considering the general condition of the ship, the meshing of the patrols, and the distance we had to go, definitely.
So, why did you agree to follow me here?
Because you asked me to. What? Did I say something wrong?
No. Is your chair comfortable?
Why?
Mine is a bit big, just for myself.
Come sit.
Do you regret it?
What?
Following me?
Why would I regret that? Just look at this sky. Look at us. What is there to regret?
I don't know. The people? Don't you miss that? Seeing people?
Honestly? No. I did have friends and colleagues. When we left the apiary, at first, I thought I would miss them. I thought that after a while, I would feel a void. I need to see them again. But that hasn't happened yet. Actually, I consider myself pretty lucky to have you. Asking for more would seem egotistical or ungrateful. Anyway, I don't think I should be telling you these things, or else you'll end up realizing that I don't deserve you.
Do you really think that?
Should I?
Of course not. Are you crazy? You're the best person I know. I'm the one who doesn't deserve you.
You're also the best person I know. You know what? I think the world doesn't deserve us.
Do we have dry towels left?
Yeah, I put them in the cabinet.
Whew. Huh? What are you doing up so late?
I had an idea. I wasn't able to go back to sleep, so I went ahead and tested it. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, okay. But real quickly. 'Cause the only reason I'm awake is that I have to pee.
All right. So we figured out that rust was not a mineral matter, nor was it organic matter. So what else is left?
Antimatter?
Correct. I didn't even think of that. But no, if it were antimatter, we wouldn't be standing here talking about it. So considering that rust is neither mineral nor organic, nor is it antimatter, it could be flow.
Cool. But you could have just asked me. You can tell it's not flow because flow is blue and all flowy. This is red and all hard.
I'll have you know that I just completed the test, and the rust molecules are precisely the same as those in flow. They're just organized differently. Kind of like water and ice, if you will, just not the same. That's why flow, in the form as we know it, has such a strong effect on the rust. The molecules are binding, unbinding, and...
Yes, sorry to interrupt, but are you almost done?
I guess that depends on how detailed an explanation you need.
The least.
Then I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Gotta pee. Okay, we need to talk.
Should I be worried?
Yes. No. Maybe. Promise me you won't be mad.
I can't promise anything without knowing what this is about.
It's about your skidding skills.
Oh.
Let's just say that you could use some extra training.
Okay, show me.
You're not mad?
Why would I be mad? I love to learn new things.
Oh, look. That's how we got here.
Are you sure we didn't come this way?
Yeah. Maybe. What about the nest? Do you know which way that is?
I think somewhere in that direction. But I can't really tell with this mist.
At least from here we can see the whole flow bridge.
Yeah, hard to tell when you're inside of it, but that thing is massive. And from here, you'd never know this is just millions of flow threads woven together.
Just millions of flow threads?
You know what I'm saying.
I'm wondering what the universe would look like without the flow arcs.
For one thing, we wouldn't be here to talk about it.
How do you mean?
The flow bridges are linking together 2 points in space, correct?
Carry on.
Anytime matter goes in the vicinity of these bridges, it's transported from one end to the other. Matter gathers at either end of the bridge, and that's what ends up creating these planets. Without flow bridges, no planets. Without planets, no life would happen. Without life happening, no us.
Where does the flow come from, though? I thought it was supposed to be generated inside planetary cores.
Yes. The pressure that's being exerted by matter allows flow to stabilize in the shape of threads.
So? Don't you see the issue? If the flow bridges allow for the creation of planets, and the planets allow for the creation of flow bridges, which one came first, the flow bridges or the planets?
I guess a planet had to be there before... Unless the flow could... No. Then maybe the stars would...
Or maybe science cannot explain everything, and there are mysteries which are just bigger than you.
Okay, I give up. K0, Universe 1. Turquoise nodulated cap, semi-resupinate, smooth margin, and hymenium is adnate. Anastomizing lamellae are condylar with sharp and regular marginets. Short viscid stripe, flaring slightly underneath the lamellae. Subric fibrous flesh, tight under the hymenophore yet spongy around the tubes. These are definitely Helicobacinium applanatum.
Are they good ones or bad ones?
Good ones. Very good ones. Not only is Helicobacinium applanatum edible, but it also has healing and immunostimulating qualities. An all-in-one first aid kit.
That's perfect. Let's binge on helicaps and immunostimulate our guts.
Helicobacinium applanatum?
Yeah, like I said, helicaps.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, right? This one doesn't look very nice.
That's unfortunate, because he's right in the middle of the road. Hey, we're getting good at this.
Definitely.
But enough patting our own backs, we need to check out that workshop. There. Huh. Seems like they weren't worried about thieves.
Why'd you say that?
The door. It has an auto-open device. You know, like it opens when you get near it.
Doesn't look like it's opening.
Of course. The system probably ran out of flow a long time ago.
If that's all there is, it shouldn't be an issue. Move over.
How did you do that?
I figured out a trick. Remember when I upgraded the gloves with the Draca's mapping chip? Actually, it turned out that I shortened a redundancy in the safety system. Anyway, if I try to flush the flow, it does this. You can try it. I'm sure it'll work on yours too.
Wow.
Alright, why not check inside? Wow. Just look at these machines. This isn't a workshop at all. It's a museum.
Or just a very old workshop.
True. I was hoping we could pill for some parts to fix up the nest, but that just went right out the window. All these machines are at least 1,000 years old.
I'd say more like 50.
Same thing. None of this will be compatible.
Not sure about the nest, but I should be able to make this extender nozzle work.
For real? How'd you know that?
My engineering school was a bit slow to update its tech. I'll admit, I never thought I'd get to use that knowledge.
We'll take the extender nozzle then?
Might as well be useful to someone.
Ah! He moved!
Maybe with a little more flow. There we go. Hey, guy. You could have just told us that you needed flow.
Come on, go put your butt elsewhere. This place is totally empty.
Maybe beneath the furniture?
So, did you find anything?
Ugh, a slate, a broken stencil, candy wrappers, and a capless marker? You?
No better. A snack bag, plastic figurines, round-tip scissors, and 2 capless markers. I'm wondering which planet is hiding all the marker caps.
Let me see those figurines. Oh, this is Muffin and Cupcake!
Do you watch that stuff? A children's cartoon about a baker's apprentice with magical powers?
Okay, first of all, they're not bakers, they're pastry chefs. And also, Muffin and Cupcake is a cartoon about friendship above all. And it approaches its subject matter with great maturity and sincerity, which can be appreciated at any age.
So, are you Team Muffin or Team Cupcake?
That's a stupid question. I don't need to identify with any particular character in order to appreciate a good series. All right, Cupcake. Cupcake all the way.
Burble? What happened to her?
That's not Burble.
Huh? How do you know?
She looks nothing like her.
Obviously, right now she's covered with rust.
Even still, you can tell their faces look completely different. Don't you see?
Now that you mention it, Burble does look a bit taller than her.
Oh, no. They're the same height. But Burble's head is more... whereas this one's wings are less... You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyway, whether or not that's Burble, we can't leave her hanging like this.
We agree. Whoops!
Flow burst.
Hey, don't be scared. We just want to clean off this rust. See? That wasn't Burble.
Yeah.
All right, lady. You can go now. Why is she staying here?
Maybe she wants to take us for a ride. Like, that's her way of saying thank you. We've hit the jackpot.
So, where are you taking us?
Nowhere, it seems.
Maybe she's waiting for our go, or some kind of instructions?
In that case... into the unknown.
Talk about the unknown.
This is something else.
Why do you think she brought us here?
Maybe... she thought she was helping?
Why would we want to stomp around the Bluden swamp?
SWAT. Special waiting and trudging.
So, what is it?
Lufacarids. I didn't think I would ever see one again.
Why? Are they rare?
More than rare. No one has ever been able to grow them in the apiary. I had a chance to study them once. Our lab almost went bankrupt trying to procure some.
Huh. And what's so special about them?
Everything. No one seems to understand how these plants work. They don't require nutrients, apparently nothing that allows for photosynthesis. Actually, to be exact, I shouldn't even be calling it a plant.
What should we call it?
Considering that we've never found anything even remotely similar, Flufacarids.
Okay. Can you eat it?
Somehow I don't believe that was a priority question for biologists.
What? Biologists don't eat?
Yes, you can eat it, but it's not very good. It's acrid.
Oh, I guess I could have figured that out.
On the other hand, it has outstanding medicinal qualities. We were able to observe some amphibians feeding on it in order to regrow their lost limbs.
What? That is awesome!
I doubt it would work for us, but it probably wouldn't hurt us. Now that's an extractor.
Exonova settled all the way out here?
They've traveled billions of lumsects to come to Source. They're not gonna back down because they saw a sticky swamp. Aww, a nest. Look at that. Beautiful nature at work. Even covered in rust, the mom is still keeping an eye on her little ones.
I don't think those are her little ones.
Whose little ones do you think they are then?
Judging by their size, I'd say our flying friends.
That's ludicrous. Why would she keep an eye on someone else's eggs? They're not even the same species.
Kay, don't you see the empty shell?
He ate the baby. He ate our friend's baby.
I've been trying to tell you.
Oh, no. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's it. Get out of here. Hope I don't see your face ever again.
I'm surprised, Kay. I thought you would start lecturing about the different paths of survival. Chalk it up on the laws of nature. Each one has its place, yada da 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 da.
Yes, everyone has its place, except the baby eaters.
Ha! Well, our friend looks grateful.
I'm sure that's the reason she brought us here.
Alright, then I guess she can bring us back now.
Can't we stick around a bit longer?
In these swamps?
It's a nice change of pace.
Ugh. Okay. You never really said. How was it working for my mom?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What was she like as a boss?
She wasn't my direct boss.
Quit playing with words.
To be honest, it was always a bit weird.
Tell me about it.
But she was always legit to me, though. I actually kind of got the position thanks to her. But, I don't know. There's always been a weird thing. Like the way she talked to me. As if she owed me something. Even though, to be fair, I owed her everything. Because in the end, I kind of got to meet you thanks to her.
That's true.
Let's not forget to send her a thank you note.
She'd have a stroke.
All right, this works.
Awesome. Could you build a gyro stabilizer for the nest?
I can only make kind of simple things. Like flow capsules. Hold on, let me show you. Just take a bit of rust and here it is. A brand new capsule. Just need to activate it during combat in order to use it.
Oh. So no gyro stabilizer then?
Sorry.
No need to be sorry. No worries. This is good. I mean, this is great. Really great. If you could just explain to me what the flow capsules do when you get a chance. 'Cause I missed that part.
Cupcake! Cupcake! It's horrible! What's going on, Muffin? The cookie gang has struck again! They're threatening to dump a load of yeast in the cakeful water supply! Oh no, that would mean... Yes! As soon as the citizens taste this water, they will start puffing up! And then they will no longer be able to enter their own homes! We must stop them! This is a mission for... Muffin and Cupcake! Da-da-da-da!
Can I play?
Not if you're gonna make a mockery of it, no.
No, for real. I'm bored and you look like you're having fun, so...
Okay. You can be Muffin. Have you ever watched the show?
No, but I think I get the gist.
Okay, so the Cookie Gang is threatening to contaminate Cakeville's water supply, and we need to stop them.
Ooh, Cupcake, what a nice dress you have.
Thank you, Muffin.
I'm wondering what's underneath it.
What are you doing?
Oh, Cupcake!
There it is. I knew you were just gonna poke fun.
No, come on, Kay. Come back. I sincerely wanted to play dolls with you. But Muffin and Cupcake also have emotions, you know.
Muffin, what is happening to us?
I think I'll take a shower. Wanna join? To conserve the hot water.
Okay. But I can't guarantee that we'll conserve hot water. See that? Looks like there's some flow hiding underneath.
Yeah, weird. It looks like a flow bridge that's begging to pop out.
Like a budding flow bridge?
Perhaps. If we wait long enough, we might be able to see it bloom.
Or we could come back later.
Fine with me.
Individual U, Individual K. Please follow us. Do not try to resist.
Or else? Oh! It's like that.
What the bloot? How did you know that we were here? Are you out of your mind?
Come on, let's bounce.
Attempted escape notified. Self-defense mode activated.
Self-defense? Seriously? Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course. Don't worry. We fried their circuits. They're not gonna come back online on their own. Okay. This is definitely the apiary signature. And they seem to be receiving orders from somewhere nearby.
What? That would mean that there's someone else on Source.
No. I think there's some kind of relay antenna. I would assume the orders are coming from top. But there's one thing I still don't understand. I don't get it. How could they know that we were here?
You think it could have been because of the charging station?
Loot! Oh, that had to be it. Oh, I feel like such a boron.
Hey, we had no idea that they would send out Hornet drones to get us.
Oh, so it won't get easier, will it?
Unlikely. We're gonna need some help.
From who? There's no one else on this planet, Kay.
You said that the Hornets are receiving orders from the apiary by way of an antenna nearby. Perhaps we could use it to get in touch with the apiary. If there is a relay antenna, there must be a communications post, a vid chat, or something of the sort.
And who would you call? No, not her.
Do you know of anyone else who might have an inside track on the Council's decisions and who we can trust?
Trust? Didn't you see all the Exonova logos everywhere? It's her company. She's clearly knee-deep in this.
She's also your mother.
Yeah, well, she's clearly not the most upstanding of the two.
We don't need upstanding. We need information. Look, hopefully, she can convey our side to the Council. Convince them to call off the Hornets.
Okay, I'll add the coordinates to the radar. But just so you know, I do not condone this idea. Wow, what a mess.
Just our luck to stumble upon a landfill.
Unless it's some kind of hoarder's house.
Who could live in such a place? There's barely enough room to stand.
No, but look, there's a tunnel there.
You can't possibly... Where are you going?
I'm just looking.
It's gonna collapse on you.
No way! It's actually pretty Ah!
Blute! Get out of there!
Ah! I'm stuck! Pull my feet!
Hold on.
Ah! Thank you. Alright, just say it. You told me so.
Later. Let's get out of here before the domino effect.
Are you sleeping?
Of course not.
Hornets?
Yeah. Can you imagine if some more came while we were sleeping? They could just pick us right up.
I thought about that. I thought we could take shifts. One sleeps while the other is standing guard.
No. I didn't come here with you so that I could sleep alone. I'd rather have insomnia with you than sleep without you.
Sweet insomnia, then.
Sweet insomnia. Smells pretty musty in here.
We're probably the first people to enter this place in years.
Do you think this was someone's house?
Certainly looks like it. This was probably the bedroom. This was the kitchen, except someone cleared it all out.
Not all. Look.
Okay, all of it except the teapot. They must have forgotten about that.
Their loss, I win.
What? Are you thinking about keeping it?
Why not? It'll be more useful in the nest.
What are you gonna use it for?
I was thinking, tea?
Yeah, all right.
This steel plate has a nice leading edge. I'm wondering, maybe if I rigged the wing root a bit, added a safety slat here, shaved down the trailing edge. Yup, this should make a completely viable semi-airfoil.
Awesome! Semi-airfoil are a kind of curtain, aren't they?
Wings. They're wings. For flying.
Ah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Are we really gonna lug that around? It looks heavy.
We could just take it straight to the nest. With the two of us, it should be okay.
Great oaks from little acorns grow. Are you okay? Laying back?
As much as I can.
I can see that. I was thinking. Any idea why I'm always in charge of hanging the laundry out to dry?
Because I'm doing all the washing?
Big deal. You just need to stick it in the machine.
Where do you see a washing machine?
Okay, good point. I'll finish hanging the laundry.
Alright, let's say there is in fact a station on Lonero. What would you say to my mom?
Well, first off, I would ask for explanations about Source, but also about this whole Hornets business. I'm sure the council has more important things to do than worry about two boring escapees. Can you imagine the cost of such an operation? Just for us? It must be a misunderstanding. Considering her ties to the council, she could probably clear it up.
What if there is no misunderstanding?
Then we're in deep blute. There's an uprising in the apiary. The factories on Down are at a standstill. Beauty is complete havoc. The revolutionary forces have stood heavy losses, but everything could still change. The remaining able-bodied survivors have taken up arms and gather on top to launch the last offensive. Your many years working in a revolutionary cell have turned you into a natural leader. The crowd behind you is awaiting instructions.
I march on the council.
Some of the revolutionaries in your group have taken issue with your decision. They wanted to put an end to the matchmaker's dictatorship, but they cannot imagine a society without the council.
Borons!
They're wanting to split up. They head for the matchmaker.
Let them do it. We don't need these cowardly cowards.
The raging mass quickly splits into two groups. Most of the revolutionaries are still behind you, but you can feel that their confidence has been shaken. You finally arrive in front of the council's palace. But as you start ramming into the doors, they open on their own, unleashing an army of Hornet drones who are hiding inside.
Blute!
The Hornets charge. They neutralize your first line within a few seconds. Some of them are moving swiftly towards your flanks, They're trying to surround you!
We press on! Press on!
You shout your order, but it's too late. You are too disorganized, but especially, you are too few. The line of Hornets manages to cordon you off. You are trapped, stuck in place. Through one of the Hornets' audio chat, you can hear that the other group has had the same fate. You feel the end coming. The revolution has been stifled. Suddenly, right under your feet, a trap door opens. You see Kay signaling for you to come down.
Hey, pretty boy.
No time to chat. You go down the ladder. The underground tunnels lead you to a secret spatioport where the nest is awaiting you, ready to take off in case things take a turn. And take a turn they do. Kay takes your hand to lead you in.
I kiss him.
After being routed by the Hornets, the touch of his lips feels very comforting. Kay wraps his hands around your back and brings you toward him.
I take his t-shirt off.
He allows you, then helps take yours off. Your pecs are pressed against his burning chest. Kay puts his hand behind your neck, and a shiver goes through your body. You can no longer hear the commotion outside. Your spirit is captured by the taste of his saliva, the smell of his sweat.
I unbutton his pants.
At first, held tight by his erection, the button doesn't give in until it whispers away. And then you slip your hand into Kay's underwear.
Okay, stop. Stop talking. Show me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please, call me you.
it is a great honor for me to introduce to you for the first time in this universe, drum roll, turnover, à la Kay.
Please. You named a dish after yourself? Isn't that a bit ostentatious?
Earnest ostentatiousness deceives less than false modesty.
Who said that?
Me? Why?
Because I'm not sure it means anything.
Rather than yammering, taste it. So?
Okay, I bow down. I have never tasted anything this good. You should open a restaurant.
Good idea. But I wonder whether Source has enough of a customer base to open that kind of business.
Well, I want a standing reservation every night for life.
That settles it. House is full. Reading anything good?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately?
It's the only book in the nest I haven't read yet. I really want to finish it, but as soon as I finish it, I'll have nothing else to read. A pickle.
And what's this book about?
Love.
Then maybe you shouldn't finish it. Love stories always end badly.
Ours doesn't.
No, not ours. But ours isn't a story. It's even better. It's real life.
Okay, you win. I'll finish it later. I find it really hard to concentrate when you keep talking.
Lights off?
Yeah, maybe the Hornets will have a harder time finding us in the dark.
That's not funny.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm sorry to be a downer, but I can't stop thinking about what they would do if they caught us.
The Hornets?
No, the Hornets will just neutralize us. I meant the apiary.
They'll split us apart. Match us with our respective mates.
And how will they achieve that? By force? Have you ever seen anyone fight back during a matching ceremony? We can't be the only ones who refused our mates, can we?
What do you mean?
Have you ever heard about recalibrating?
Oh no, not this old wives' tale about brainwashing.
I never said it was brainwashing, just erasing selected bits of memory.
Do you really believe in that stuff?
Why not? It's technically possible. I mean, it is conceivable, isn't it? Don't they erase some memories in trauma therapy? Why wouldn't the council apply that to other uses?
Such as?
Well, for instance, they could erase the memories we have of each other. That way, we'd be a lot more amenable to the matchmaking process.
In trauma therapy, they erase very specific, very short memories of events. I don't think you could erase all of the memories of one person that way. That would erase entire years in a person's life.
Do you think that we are technically unable to, or morally unwilling to?
I was trying to get some sleep, you.
Well, too bad. There's no reason I should be the only sleepless one. So? Oh, it actually worked.
Like I told you, love can do miracles. That and cutting enhancing hormones. Now we just need to see if it works.
Burble.
I knew she could never resist my cooking. All right, shall we go for a ride?
Only if Burble agrees.
I think that Burble will agree to anything if we save a plate for her.
Finding anything?
No, there's nothing left here either. Just a bunch of old cardboard boxes.
What's in there?
Nothing of interest. Scribbled paper, small wooden cubes.
What? Let me see. This is Alpha Zululum. And all of the expansions.
What is it?
It's an old board game. The foster home had one. I've always dreamed of playing it.
If you had it at home, why didn't you play it?
Oh, we played it. But there was a curfew of midnight, and we never got to finish a round. Let alone a whole game.
You know, the people who lived here probably left the game behind for a reason.
Yes, so that you and I could get to play it. Here, can you carry the basic game? I'll take the expansions.
Oh, this one's funny.
At least it's not trying to attack us for a change.
Looks like his trainer released the flow. I wonder if he'll manage to do it.
We'll just wait and see.
He's not very good at it.
It doesn't have claws, poor guy. Give him a minute.
Oh. All right, enough. I'll help.
No, wait. Great. Now it's noticed you. Oh. Okay, party time is over.
I'm okay with that, but look at his face.
For real.
What a turkey.
More like a big parsnip.
You're the big parsnip. So what's he doing now?
Oh.
Whoa. Maybe you're not such a turkey after all.
Now we know who to call if there are bridges that won't pop out.
Whoa.
What's up?
You won't believe me.
What?
I just saw a heliga. It passed through the sky just like that. Whoosh.
Uh-huh.
See, you don't believe me.
I'm sure that you saw something, but I'm guessing what you saw exists. Like, in the real world?
Hardy har har. Oh, okay. This place is a wasteland. I'm wondering how this thing is still standing.
At least one thing is clear. We're not gonna find anything good in here.
Is that so? Then what'd you call this?
A bunch of crappy old wires?
A bunch of admittedly well-loved wires, yes, but they could be functional.
Even if they were, what would you use it for?
Who knows? Could come in handy.
Handy for what?
Okay, think about it. You need to plug a thing into another thing. You'll need a wire for that, won't you?
Don't we have enough wires laying around the nest?
Enough wires. You're so funny, Kay. Where'd you come up with all this stuff? A drone parking platform. I was wondering why we hadn't seen one yet.
It doesn't look in too bad a shape.
Yeah, it must have fallen to the ground when its gyro stabilizer ran out of flow.
Weren't you just looking for one of those? A gyro stabilizer?
I was, but I need a gyro stabilizer designed for flight, not a ground-based gyro stabilizer.
What's the difference?
Well, first of all, the flight gyros cost 3 times as much. And secondly, Blute. I think I've been getting scammed my whole life.
Ooh. At least this one is free. So, are we bringing it home?
We're bringing it home. Whew. Finished. Did you hear that?
What? I don't hear it.
Exactly. If we were on top, or truth, we'd be overrun with mosquitoes at this point. Even worse if we were on beauty. But right now, not one buzzing insect. Not a single sting. Nothing. That is one thing from the apiary that I will not miss.
Is there anything from the apiary that you are gonna miss?
Living carefree, maybe? Not that I'm regretting leaving. It's just that, well, I did grow up in rather comfortable conditions. I was coddled, protected. I never had to second guess myself. Mind you, I was clearly not happy. But that was normal to me. It never occurred to me to question it. Now, here, and with you, I do believe that I'm happy. But it's completely different. Now I know that everything could fall apart at any time. That I could lose it all. It's a thought that is permanently running in the back of my head. That is something I would gladly live without.
What if you could get rid of this anxiety, but in exchange, you have to live again with the mosquitoes?
No, I'm still not changing.
So, if your anxiety is less worrisome than a mosquito, can we say that everything is fine?
Yes, everything is fine.
Whose turn is it to clean out the shower?
If you have to ask, that means it's yours. Now we're talking. This is exactly what an unknown planet should feel like. Have you ever seen this color grass?
Only a what?
What's up? Did you get a cold? I told you, you have to cover up your butt at night. It's a prime target for colds. Do you need a hanky? Okay. Should I start to worry?
I'm okay. I think my allergies are acting up.
You have allergies?
It
This is quite unfortunate.
will pass. I just need my immune system to acclimatize itself.
You want to backtrack?
No, it's...
You okay?
There's a sneeze stuck in my nose.
You need to look into a light source. It could be the sunshine or... Ah! There you go. What were you looking at?
You? I guess you are my light source.
Oh, please.
Another abandoned drone.
Poor little guy. He must be wondering where everyone went.
What kind is that?
Drop at.
Drone for autonomous pat roll?
Almost. Drone for autonomous patty cake. It's the drone that plays patty cake. No, I'm joking. It's patrol. Looks like this one's fully loaded. It's got hyper propellers.
Is that good or not good?
Adds a lot of weight, uses a lot of energy, but it allows you to land on uneven terrain. Like if we didn't have those in the nest, we would have crashed.
Pretty good then.
Pretty good. Let's take it.
Right now, or...
Yeah, let's get it over with. To the nest.
This is starting to look pretty good. So, as the master of the house, how do you like it?
Well, sir, I dare say that these lanterns and curtains in the entranceway are adding an undeniable flair to this humble ship.
Oh, do they? My lord, I do declare these tapestries were hand-sewn from the utmost luxurious bath towels.
Delightful.
And these luminaries were handcrafted using the ancient art of papier-mâché.
You don't say. Truly, Master K, you have worked some miracles. I cannot wait to observe what you have achieved with the interior adornments.
If you would please follow me into the bedroom.
Ho ho, Master K. How cavalier!
I am sorry, my dear. I don't know what came over me. Might your presence be giving me vertigo, as it were?
That was nonsense.
Carry on with the scene.
Oh. What do you say we take a look at the dining room? I am eager to discover the delectable feast which your kitchen clerks have prepared for us.
Yes. I'm afraid my clerks have taken leave for the day.
Thus, we shall content ourselves with your own cooking talents, as I am sure you would never allow for a gentleman's stomach to stand idle.
I wouldn't dare.
Kay, do you mind if we switch sides?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like a change.
Okay. Ugh, this is all sticky.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
I guess I can't really complain.
Obviously not. That'll teach you to pay attention next time. See? I'm not crazy. You just saw it as much as I did. That was definitely a Heliga.
It can't be. Could the Heliga be indigenous to Source? But then how...
Shh. Okay? You have seen a Heliga.
I've seen a Heliga.